आज हम बेसिकली डिस्कस करेंगे मंथली टेस्ट क्लास 12 सब्जेक्ट फिजिक्स। इसको पीरियडिक टेस्ट या असेसमेंट टेस्ट 2 भी कहा जा सकता है। ये आपका 1.5 आवर का है। मैक्स मार्क्स इज 40। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू गो टू द इंस्ट्रक्शंस। अटेम्प्ट ऑल क्वेश्चंस, मार्क ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर गिवन अगेंस्ट देम। मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन 7 मार्क्स। चलिए देखते हैं क्या है। First question, when the current in a coil change from 5 ampere to 2 ampere in 0.1 second, average voltage is 50 volt is produced, the self inductance of the coil is correct option जो है वो आपको टिक करना है। Question number 2, an uniform magnetic field exists in space in plain paper and it is initially directed from left to right. When a bar of soft iron is placed in the parallel field to it, the lines force passing through it will be represented by, कौन सा इसमें correct है? You have to take that option. Question number 3, a solenoid is connected to a battery so that steady current flows through it. If an iron core is inserted into its solenoid, the current will be, which is the correct option you have to take. Question number 4, an inductor L and resistance XL is connected to the series of bulb B and AC introduced as shown in the figure. How does the brightness of the bulb changes when the number of turns of the inductor is increased? Question number 5, lambda x, lambda mu represents the wavelength of X-rays, microwaves and the visible rays. Then, question number 6, a convex lens is dipped in a liquid whose refractive index is equals to the refractive index of the lens. Then, its focal length will be. Question number 7, what is the most common method of preparation of X-rays? Case study-based question. Magnetic behavior of materials. Before 19th century, scientists believed that the magnetic properties were confined in a few materials like iron, cobalt, nickel. But in 1846, Curie and Faraday discovered all the materials in the universe are magnetic to some extent. These magnetic substances can be categorized into the two groups: weak magnetic materials and called the diamagnetic, and the paramagnetic materials. Strong magnetic materials are called the ferromagnetic materials. According to the modern theory of magnetism, magnetic response to any material is due to the circulating electrons in the atoms. Each such electron is the magnetic moment in the direction perpendicular to the plane of the circulation. In magnetic materials, all these magnetic moments due to the orbital and spin motion of the electrons in any atom would the vectorially adds up the resultant magnetic moment. At the magnitude and direction of the resultant magnetic moment is represented by the behavior of the materials. For a diamagnetic materials, somehow the X is a small negative for the paramagnetic and X is small positive for ferromagnetic materials have large X are characterized by the non-linear behavior between B and H. Now answer the following question. The universal of inherent property among all substances is. Question number 2. When a bar is placed near the strong magnetic field is repelled, then the material of the bar is. Magnetic susceptibility of diamagnetic substance. Question number 4, the value of the magnetic susceptibility is superconductor is. So now we have to come to the essential region questions. Directions. These questions consist two statements each printed as assertion and region. While answering the question, you are required to choose one of the following 4 responses. ठीक है, इसमें से आपको एक A चूज करना है if the both assertion and region is correct and the region is correct explanation of the assertion. B चूज करना है if the assertion and region are correct, region is not the correct explanation of assertion. C choose करना है assertion is correct, region is incorrect if both assertion and region are incorrect. चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 पर चलते हैं. Question number 9, acceleration of a magnet falling through a long solenoid decreases. Reason, the induced current produced in a circuit always flow in such direction that is opposes the change to the cause that produced it. Question number 10, in LCR, resonance circuit impedance is equal to the ohmic resistance. Region, at resonance inductive reactance exceeds the capacitive reactance. Question number 11, the energy contained in a small volume through the which EM waves is passing oscillates with the frequency of the wave. Reason, energy density of wave is given by half E0 2. Now come to the question number 12. Assertion, the focal length of the convex lens will increase if the lens placed in water. Region, the focal length of the convex lens depends upon the refractive index of the medium in which lens is held. Question number 13, if the rays of diverging after emerging lens, then the lens must be concave. Region, the convex lens can give the diverging rays. Now come to the question number 14. Answer the following questions. Question number 14, define the term self-inductance. What is the self-inductance? what write its SI unit, give two factors which self-inductance and air core coil depends. Question number 15. An equiconvex lens with focal length 15 cm cut into two pieces, two halves as shown in figure. Find the focal length of each part. Question number 16. A 50 millihenry inductor capacitance 20 microfarad and 10 ohm resistor are connected in a series across 220 volt AC source of variable frequency. Calculate the current, amplitude at response, the maximum power dissipation. Question number 17. A metallic rod of length L is rotated angular frequency of with one end at the center and the other at the circumference of the circular metallic ring of radius L about the axis passing through the center perpendicular to the plane of the ring. A constant and uniform magnetic field B parallel to the axis is present everywhere. Deduce the expression for the EMF between the center and the metallic ring. Question number 18. A volt V0 is signed omega t is applied a series circuit. Derive the expression for the average power dissipated over a cycle under the what condition is. First, no power is dissipated even though the current flows through the circuit. Second one is the maximum power dissipated in the circuit. Question number 19. Which constituent radiations electromagnetic spectrum are used in radar in photographs of internal parts of human body as diagnostic tool in medicine? Has the largest penetrating power? Give the reasons for your answer in each case. Question number 20. Draw a laboratory diagram for refractive telescope. Define its magnifying power and write the expression for it. Write two important limitations in refracting telescope over the reflecting type telescope. Or the three light rays, red R, green G, and blue B, are incident on a right-angled prism ABC face at the face AB. Refractive indexes of the material of the prism. For a red, green, blue wavelength of 1.39, 1.44, 1.47 respectively. Out of the three, which color ray will emerge face AC? Justify your answer and trace the path of these rays after passing through the face AB. A case study based question. Transformer. A transformer is an electrical device which is used to changing the AC voltages. It is based on the phenomenon of the mutual induction. That is, whenever the amount of magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, an EMF is induced in the neighboring coil. For an ideal transformer, the resistance of the primary and the secondary windings are negligible. It can be shown that this for the step up transformer, for the step down transformer, the above relation are assumption efficiency transformer is 100% efficiency is equals to out power upon input power is equals to ES EP IP. चलिए आंसर एनी 4 क्वेश्चंस, इसमें से आपको 4 क्वेश्चंस के आंसर देने हैं, किन्हीं भी 4 क्वेश्चंस की. चलिए देखते हैं. Which of the following quantity remains the constant if an ideal transformer? A current, B voltage, C power, D all of these. Transformer is used to किस लिए यूज किया जाता है? Number of turns in the primary coil of a transformer is 20 and the number of turns in secondary is 10. The voltage across the primary 220 volt AC. What is the voltage across the secondary? In a transformer, number of turns primary is 4 times of the turns in secondary. If the primary is considered to be AC source of the voltage V, then the current through its secondary is about 4 times of the voltage across its secondary is about 4 times of the voltage across its primary. Voltage across its secondary is about 2 times of the voltage of its across its primary. Voltage of across secondary is half times of the voltage across its primary. A transformer is used to 100 watt and 110 volt. Lamp of 220 volt mean is the main current 0.5 ampere. Efficiency of the transformer is. So that's enough for this one. This was the paper of the class 12th physics PT2.